Hi everyone, welcome to Autodesk Vault Insights and welcome to my debut webinar. I'm Melanie Berger and I hope you will find this insightful. Leaving decisions open leads to greater flexibility, but at a higher cost. Making decisions early and getting them right can help your team to focus on meeting quality for your customers while keeping your costs down. How easy is it for you to collaborate effectively with your colleagues inside and outside your organization? This wastes time. Confident decision making, it starts with good data. But before we dive too deep, please allow me a few minutes to introduce our business and myself. What do you know about Baker Baines? How familiar are you with us? Can you please do this quick poll so that we can just evaluate and see how much you know about us? Thank you for that feedback. So meet your host, I'm Melanie Berger. I'm passionate about document management, engineering processes, and training. I worked as a drawing office supervisor for the past 11 years at a company that builds protection and automation panels for substations. We implemented Vault to assist us with our document management, and I gained a lot of experience with the program during my time as Vault administrator. So who is Baker Baines? Baker Baines has evolved over the past 5 years from being an Autodesk reseller to a consulting company. We set out to solve customer problems through digital transformation, helping them design and make a better world. In doing so, we offer various business process improvement consulting services, survey and design hardware and consulting, design software consulting, topped up with a blended learning approach to how we believe our customers can or should digest information. Baker Baines consult in the following industries: build, civil, energy, manufacturing, and process plant and mining. Helping Baker Baines to success and enabling the consulting work that we do is the support of leading technology that we have chosen to represent. The main brands include Autodesk, CAD learning for our blended learning approach. IDAS is a tool we use to automate our civil designs, interior design scanning by Leica, and scanning construction sites with Topcon. The iAdopt is our unique way to assess, educate, and consult with your company to help you reach your full potential. So let's look at how Vault can help you design a better world. Products are becoming more complex. There's more expectation for designs to be created faster. There's more expectation for designs to be created with great accuracy, even with more supporting information like metadata and visualizations. Nearly 1 in 3 companies say they worked on wrong or outdated data. Efficiency gains are made by solving problems like these, making sure the right data is available to the right person. This could relate to a release version or a vision of a drawing. For example, many companies struggle with the basics of PDM, controlling, accessing, and sharing product data. For those that work with CAD files every day, it's probably no surprise to see finding the right information and wasted time searching for data are challenges. It's reported by almost half of our clients. Non-value added tasks could be a number of things. 20% of technical resources are spent on non-value added tasks. It's like finding the correct data, re-entering information into another system, or waiting for sign-off, check, or approval. Wasted engineering productivity is one of the most common reasons companies begin to consider PDM. More than 40% of companies report an issue with collaboration. Collaboration is an essential part of the development process, but nearly half of our clients said it was a significant challenge. There are collaboration issues internal to the technical resources, such as working on wrong or outdated data, but just as common are challenges with working with other departments inside the company as well as outside the company, such as customers or suppliers. What is the common thread then? Access to data. We have another poll for you. We would like to know, how are you managing your data today? Please take a minute to just answer this poll for us, and we'll be back with you right now. Thank you for that. Okay, so common challenges we all face. Revision management, concurrent design, files getting lost, moved or renamed, finding files and information. When I started at the previous company, all files were saved on the server. Everyone had access to everything. In a way, it can help. You would like people to at least view the files or know what to use when they want to copy from a specific project. But when an engineer starts updating the CAD files of his project and he saves it on his C drive, not updating the revision and then emailing it to the client, it causes a huge ripple effect down the line. I want to give clear definitions of PDM because sometimes the terms are interchanged. Product data management is the use of software to track and control documents related to a particular product design within engineering. This means managing of engineering data to enable concurrent engineering management of drawings, models, assemblies with metadata and related libraries. It is used by experts who expect full coverage of the CAD design tool capabilities and owned by engineering. The seamless integration in engineering tools is key. In the following example, we are looking at an assembly created in Inventor. The aim is to rename one of the parts. We open it from Windows Explorer. We verify that it's the correct assembly. Close Inventor and rename the part. We will rename it to part 13. However, if we open the assembly, the link broke and it's asking you to fix the problem. I will now demonstrate how much easier it is to rename a part in Vault without breaking any links. We will go to the assembly drawing and preview in Vault without opening Inventor. If this is the correct assembly, we will open the Users tab and we will expand the ladder. All the parts linked to this assembly are displayed. We right-click on the applicable part, choose Folder to take us to the folder where the parts are saved. Right-click on the part, click on Rename, and the Rename Wizard dialog box will open. Choose the file, click on Next. In this organization, we have a standard numbering system, and Vault will therefore generate a number accordingly. You can choose what type of scheme you are renaming. In this case, it is an organization drawing. Click on OK, Finish, and Close. The part was renamed. If you click on the tab Where Used and expand the ladder, you will find that it is still linked to the assembly. Right-click, go to the folder, and ensure that the assembly still shows its link to the part. When you expand the ladder, you will find it there. When we now open the assembly through Vault, the Resolve Link dialog box disappeared. All files are intact and the specific part was renamed. So advantages of concurrent design, centralized backup, and design standardization. At the same company, we implemented Vault about 5 years ago, and it made the world of difference. Engineers were able to look at the files but couldn't make changes to it. We no longer had a situation where an engineer saved his drawing in a different location when no one could find it. It was easier to copy designs and standardize our schemes. This saved a lot of time. Let's take a look at how we manage concurrent design using Vault. Control access to design data and enhance team productivity by allowing your entire team to participate in the design process concurrently. By enabling concurrent design, Autodesk Vault allows your team to balance the resources, helping you to finish projects faster and meet your tight deadlines. Concurrent working means that designers can work on the same project, even the same assembly, at the same time. In this example, Paul needs to make changes to a part's design. When Paul logs into the Vault, he can quickly check the status of the design and sees the assembly containing the part is available to be checked out. At the same time, Luke also needs to make a design change to a different part, but the same assembly. When Luke logs into Vault, the browser makes it immediately clear Paul is already working on this assembly, but that is not a problem. Paul's change is for a different part, so both designers can work concurrently on the assembly together without the risk of overwriting each other's files. Not only does this make design communication faster and easier, but Paul and Luke can see each other's changes as they happen. When Paul is done with his update, he checks his changes back into the Vault. Luke can continue knowing that he's the only one editing his part and that the assembly is completely up to date. Whether your teammate is in another cubicle or another continent, concurrent design can help you work more closely than ever before. So product data management within Autodesk is Vault. And here's some stats around our current user base. The Vault customer base is now over 10,000 customers, from 5 users to thousands of users. Over 150,000 active users are leveraging Vault solutions to manage their data. Those scared users are creating and managing more than 1.5 billion files in Vault, Inventor files, AutoCAD drawings, and many other file types. For a long time, Vault has been a best-in-class data management system for storing all your product and project-related information. Whether you're an AutoCAD user storing drawings or an Inventor user storing models, all these internal stakeholders have access to a centralized database of data and related information. File lifecycles and engineering change orders help users control access to data and track what changes need to be made and why. In the Find dialog box, you can do title block indexing, do basic and advanced search, search text on drawings, and there's a lot more information that you can find. Find what you need when you need it. If you are looking for a specific design, but you can only remember that it was a gear, you can type the criteria that you know, and Vault will find all the drawings that matches this criteria. In Vault, you can capture drawing history, compare drawings side by side, and restore previous versions. It happened a few times that an engineer designed something and the client is not happy with the new additions. It is so easy to go back to the previous version and restore the old file without having to mark up the current drawing again. In my role as a supervisor, it was quite handy to see the history. Part of the task that the draftspeople had was to always submit a comment when they checked the drawing back in. It makes it easy to follow up what was changed by who and when. With the lightweight drawing viewing, you can easily do markups and use the annotation tools. You can also associate the markups with drawings, attach it to ECOs, or create a task for a specific employee. Another repetitive task is manually updating the revision block in the drawing. Using the VLT ref block command, this is automatically populated and will update anytime a revision bump is made inside Vault. There are also some specific capabilities related just to AutoCAD mechanical toolsets. First, there is support for a mechanical structure workflow, such as externalizing a component so the new drawing is managed by Vault with a reference to the original file, and you can see users and where used information. In addition, the embedded bill of materials information created by part references are understood and supported. So Vault and your software. For a long time, Vault has been the best-in-class data management system for storage. All your products and project-related information can be stored in one location. Whether you're an AutoCAD user storing drawings or an Inventor user storing models, all these internal stakeholders have access to a centralized database of data and related information. File lifecycles and engineering changes help users control access to data and track what changes needed to be made and why. Vault is its CAD integrated PDM. So that means, for instance, inside of AutoCAD, Vault is there. It represents itself up there in the toolbar. There are menu pull-downs showing the current status of files, as well as any links to supporting files. And we don't stop there. Most of the Autodesk portfolio will have a similar in-application access to Vault. Another cool feature of Vault is reports and/or dashboards that can be created to keep track of project life cycles, materials used, and resource utilization, just to name a few. Let's look at the duplicates report as an example. For your 3D components, Vault Duplicate Search smartly search 3D shapes within the thousands of CAD files that you have within your database. You know you can reduce your design and development time by reusing existing parts, but finding an appropriate path in your database can be challenging when you only have a file name or some metadata to search on. Duplicate parts in your engineering supply chain can cost your company thousands of rands and redundant design, documentation, approval, release, and data management rework. Duplicate Search in Autodesk Vault Professional is a new subscription feature that helps you to reveal where duplicate parts exist in your design to save you time and money and increase standardization across your company. In this example, we can see a new design that has not yet been checked into Vault. As we run a duplicate search, Vault is queried for components that match the geometry of our existing design. If we see a part that looks like a good match, we can replace the part within our designs with an existing part from Vault. When we are confident that we are not introducing new duplicates into Vault, we can check the design in. As we check in the design, Vault will scan the new parts we introduced and add them to the duplicates index. But how can we detect existing duplicates in Vault? The new duplicates dashboard gives us an overview of the number of potential duplicates we have in our Vault. We can now create a duplicate report and begin assessing how we can add value to our business by removing duplicates from the database. Duplicate search in Autodesk Vault Professional helps you to reduce design time and downstream parts management cost to your company by allowing you to search a Vault for matching 3D shapes. Unfortunately, design changes are inevitable, so being able to react to them with the relevant data and information is key. It will help you to create a successful product design and engineering department. This functionality I enjoyed the most. We attached all emails and instructions from the engineer to the ECOs. This eliminated the he said, she said debate. The drawing followed the proper channels for quality control, and we could track where the holdup of each design was. So Autodesk Vault provides effective and efficient management in tracking your engineering change orders. A change order number is assigned automatically by Vault. You provide a change order title, description, and due date. During the change order process, the design documentation is referenced and additional documents can be attached. Comments can be added and progress is captured automatically. Participants in the change order are assigned responsibilities for processing change order based on Vault's configurable routings. These routings also assign appropriate authority for the user's role. Once saved, the change order process is initiated and progress is tracked and reported. Notifications are provided to responsible participants via email, and open change orders can be seen in your work list. Decision makers and stakeholders have authority to process change orders through the workflow in the most appropriate and efficient way. Comments are made, progress is monitored, and notifications are sent automatically, creating an audit trail as the work moves along. Once a change order is accepted and processed to the point that the design needs to be changed, designers have the authority to edit the impacted documents by moving them into a work in progress state. At this point, Vault can automatically trigger a revision. Once design documents are edited to reflect the required changes, the change order is processed to the appropriate state. Once changes are verified, complete, final approval is given, and the change order can be closed. This releases the design document with the changes. Vault will make the revised and release design documents available to the designated people. Design teams can use standard or configurable processes for release and engineering change order management, helping communicate to avoid constant mistakes and remove process bottlenecks. So what does that look like in Vault? The story at a high level is the engineer puts all of the design and intent, puts all of that structure into a CAD model. Now, the way that you structure it, the way that you build assemblies and sub-assemblies, it could be because that's how the product is to be built and assembled, designed or procured. You put all of that design intent into the CAD model, and Inventor does a great job of this. It's there, you check it all into the Vault. And there it is, you're looking at the complete assembly. So for instance, this 3D printer, you're looking at a complete assembly. There's all of the nested components and everything underneath. The hard work put into part numbers and making sure you have the right components, content center, parts, all the libraries, everything is there. And it's nested and it's secure inside of the best place for it, which is Vault Pro. But then, Vault has the ability to take that model and mine out or extract all that information. And we build what is known as an item that we just talked about. And it understands all of the nested substructures. If it's an assembly inside of an assembly, inside of an assembly, maybe it has library components, or in some cases, you'll notice that there's a PC board on there. We can read information from AutoCAD Electrical and put that together inside one complete bill of materials. And that's the power of this. Because we are inside of one application in Vault Pro, the CAD files on one side and the item is on the other, they are all joined together. Vault simply knows all. It knows what's inside of the CAD file and it collects it for you. Collaboration. So we get feedback and or share visual representation and get feedback quickly and easily using Autodesk Viewer. We deliver files to customers and suppliers using Autodesk Drive. We can collaborate on designs or automatically exchange select data with external collaborators using Fusion Team and or BIM 360 Docs. So we have a cloud-based collaboration. Vault also helps you collaborate with external stakeholders beyond your firewall. For example, it can be a challenge if you're going back and forth with your customer or supplier using email, FTP file transfers, Dropbox, OneDrive, or Box. Those tools are not CAD aware and information can be lost or miscommunicated. There's too much room for errors and lost time due to file size issues, number of documents, and disconnected information in different places. Instead, you can simply use a secure cloud-based app called Fusion Team with Vault. It's represented here with an F, to share design files. External collaborators like customers, suppliers, and subcontractors that you authorize can access shared data and collaborate with you. Vault will take care of keeping them up to date and working with you on the latest version of your project files. It's that simple. Let me show you how easy it is to share files in the cloud. First, we start by selecting the file we want to share and moving it to a lifecycle state. In this instance, work in progress collaborators. Why is that important? Well, we've set a rule to only sync files on that lifecycle state to Fusion Teams. We will go to Tools, Administration, Vault Settings to configure the cloud drive mapping. We choose to Upload to the cloud option. Ensure that nothing is selected in the Schedule tab, as we want this file to upload as soon as possible, and it will upload when the life cycle is changed. Close the Cloud Drive Mapping dialog box and Vault Settings dialog box. In Fusion, you can invite members and give them certain permissions. The supplier, customer, consultant can now view the file and see all the parts that it's assembled with. They can edit it on their desktop. When opening the file, they can add and change whatever they wish to on the assembly or part. They will save the drawing and close the file. Back at our office, we can download the updated file from the cloud drive. Select the download location, run the job processor by pausing and resuming. The file is now replaced with the updates. No emails going back and forth and miscommunication causing hundreds of hours wasted. The subject of cloud hosting of data and files is a common concern for business owners. Cloud can mean a number of different things depending on your requirement. Now, as many of you know, we have a wide range of cloud data sharing facilities. This allows Vault users to not only share data internally, but also to external shareholders. Everything from the shared views, using the large model viewer in Forge or Fusion Team, and BIM 360 docs for external collaboration and file sharing. We also can share product information with our product lifecycle management tool, Fusion Lifecycle. A nice feature coming up is the mobile app. So why mobile? Flexibility, being able to access your data from anywhere. So here's the Vault client that we're all familiar with. Vault mobile app brings your data to you rather than you having to go to your data. Log into Vault while you're away from your workstation using your phone or tablet or computer. Search and navigate your Vaulted data to find the relevant files, and then browse the file structure right inside the Vault app to find out which files this document references and which files reference this document. View previous versions of your files and read the associated property information. Here we provide a great way to manage change on your projects through its integrated engineering change orders. Vault mobile app helps you to create the change order from wherever you are, directly from your mobile device, and then do the change order. Even access the camera to take photos. Add comments to the change order and submit it into your system. Vault mobile app will automatically sync the change order to Vault, and the new information will be visible to anyone with access to your Vault immediately. Speed up the design process and manage change effectively while maintaining a full audit trail by participating in your change order process from the Vault mobile app. As soon as you've completed your interaction, your colleague will receive the change order and you can action the change. The change is automatically tracked in Vault and the audit trail is maintained. Once they changed, the design is complete. The change order can be updated, the status is progressed. The updated change order can be opened directly in Vault mobile app. Comments added to the change order sync between Vault desktop and the Vault mobile app in real time, aiding communication while you're working remotely. Changes requested in the change order can be reviewed, and on satisfactory completion of the work, change order status can be progressed. The change order is approved, closed, and the files released for use by your colleagues, all from the mobile app. Free yourself and your data from your workstation with the Autodesk Vault Mobile app. So this Vault Mobile app is still in release phase, and we would like to get your feedback on it. So later in this presentation, we will give you time to download it, and then please give us feedback on any of our communication portals. So let's sum this up. Good data equal to Vault. Good data will enable you to deliver a good quality product while keeping your costs down and save you time with better collaboration and concurrent design. We've seen today how Vault can ease an audit by providing traceability. Vault can assist with communication gaps, with collaboration between departments, and even with the clients. You can create dashboards to eliminate rework. Your processes can be streamlined, and Vault lifecycles can be configured to suit your needs. With the engineering change order, you can plan your resources and ensure that the correct design is submitted to your customer. Your customer can be actively involved via the cloud, and all of this can be done from the comfort of your own couch with the mobile app. So this is the place where I will now ask you to please type any questions that you have on this subject, and we will gladly assist with some answers. Okay, so we had one question here about the Vault Mobile app. They asked if it's available for Android, and unfortunately not. It's for iOS at the moment while it's in review state. If you have an Apple iPhone or tablet, please log in, download the app, and let us know what you think about it. Okay, the last call that we have for you today. We would like to know what else you want to see about Vault. What other webinars and information we can share with you in the future regarding Vault that will make your life easier. That brings us to the end of this webinar, and I hope this was insightful and can help you with your Vault queries that you have in the future. If you have any further queries, anything you would like to discuss with us, here is our support email address, support@bakerbaines.com, or you can phone 011-568-2060 between 8 o'clock in the morning and 11:30 at night, between Monday and Friday. For our online You can, if you want to speak to us online, you can go to LinkedIn at Baker Baines, Facebook at Baker Baines Reseller, Twitter at Baker_Baines, Instagram at Baker_Baines, and on YouTube, Baker Baines Pty Limited. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your Thursday.